Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. I am just crafting up the last of the bit for my turbines, and Draconium dust takes quite a while. It's 100 seconds in the Niquata coils and 50 seconds in the Niquata alloy coils. So once it gets through this, I'll probably move some of the dust over, but basically just smelting up Draconium for all the turbines that we're going to need. I think I needed like 288 or something like that. I need 6 per turbine blade, and I need 8 turbine blades per turbine, and I need 6 turbines. So yeah, just kind of have that going. Unfortunately, I was doing some work on my power station and didn't realize these had been shut off for about half an hour. So they weren't smelting when I was doing other stuff. I didn't even think about that. I should probably check the clean room just in case. I doubt it's no. It burns so slowly that the like the diode or whatever underneath is going to be like, it'll take so long to drain that it won't matter. But anyway, I've been finishing up in here, and we have finally finished the plasma turbine room, it looks like. So if we build up a little bit here, 8 turbines, and then all the helium is the top layer that's being pulled out, and then each one has the shutter going into with the helium plasma, and that's going that way, that going that way, and then the ZPM cables coming out, and then meeting up in the middle, and then heading over to the power station. So we got 1x, and then it meets with the 2x, and that goes down here to meet up with these 1x's. And we got 4x cables, and then here it is connected to the power station. And then each of these will do 2 amps. But I don't know. I think that looks kind of cool. It's like a claw kind of going into the power station. I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I don't have the best place for this. But I don't really know where else to put it. I mean, I don't want it like right in the middle, like it, because then it would just be like awkward. So I guess like right there is fine. I could maybe like put it off to the side or something like that, but then I would have to change all the directions, because these are set up to go that way. So for now, I'm just gonna leave this there, I think. I do want to upgrade that to a bigger tank, though. Not that I'm gonna ever really need more than 16,000 buckets of helium. But yeah, I got my fusion reactor running to get some plasma while I was doing other things. I just kind of want to let that run and build up. But I'm actually going to turn it off for now. It's going to take a while to drain out all these deuterium. That's why I'm kind of turning it off right now. Because today I would like to at least try to get, I keep forgetting I don't need to do that. I want to get Tritanium, and I still haven't figured out how I want to go about this. One option is just doing a whole separate kind of line for it, because it's got 2. I'm just, the filtering, I feel like, is going to be an issue, because I need to let 2 through. And these... I mean, I don't really want to use Ender IO cables. I could use the, what are they called? High pressurized something conduits. And I could put multiple... Yeah, if I use like pressurized fluid conduits. Is this the one that you can do multiple in? I can't remember. No, it's this one, yeah. They're super easy to make. And you can do multiple fluids in one, but I kind of want to stick with the Gregtech pipes. I just like how they look. And I enjoy kind of figuring out how to get this. So I need to figure out how to get two different metals in here is what I need to figure out. I could do... Alright. So that, you know, I was thinking maybe if we had two fluid extractors like down here. But I can't have these connected. I may end up just doing another fluid extractor by itself over here. I could even do like a ZPM fluid extractor. It'd be even faster. That would probably be the easiest. Let me think about this, and we'll wait for all this stuff to craft up. And we'll come back. I'm curious if the mufflers let out less particle effects the higher the tier. Like these are they're all IV. Like if I did higher tier, would they let out like less particle effects? I have no idea. I'm guessing no, but I don't know. Just something to think about. All right, we are back, and a couple things here. I got all my turbines. I ended up not actually using the recipe that I made. It was easy just to do it manually. There we go. I should just get rid of that. Yeah, I'll leave it. Okay, so there's our 6 turbines. So we can go ahead and get those in. So in theory, I just did a backup just in case I screwed something up, but I don't think I did. All right, there we go. We have 8 Tritanium turbines. And we should be outputting about 118,000. Wonder if oh, those are the output. What am I doing? These are the inputs. I was thinking if I pull out all this, so it's like I think that puts up the thing. Yeah, it goes up if you don't have it full. I don't know why, but that seems to be the case. So if I just go ahead and pull out all that, it should jump up. Yeah. All right, so we got, I don't even know, 8 times 118,000, about 900,000 going into the power substation. And as we can see, each of those have 2 amps of ZPM. Obviously it's not a full amp, so rarely it will drop down to 1 amp, but it'll jump right back up again. But yeah, let's go take a look at all right, so there we go. It's going up by, what is that? 20,000? 20 million? About 20 million a second. So that should fill up relatively quickly. So yeah, that feels pretty cool. I am stoked about that. Now I'm assuming everything should be running okay. Like, there's no way we're doing... Yeah, it was like, there's no way this is like draining faster than... We're only pulling such a small amount, 1 liter per tick. So I'm only using 8 liters per tick. Or what is that? 160 like a second. So yeah, pretty awesome power source. And I can just scale it, keep scaling it up if I want. I could do like a whole another layer of turbines if I wanted, or who knows. But for now, I think that is good. Eventually, I will get better turbines in there. So there really isn't a need for making more plasma turbines when I can just, like we're doing this one, I could just bump it up to this one, and it does that much more. Or even like this one. So, yeah, I just noticed that turbine efficiency is 145 for that one, 170 for the large, and then it drops back down again for the huge. Interesting. You would have thought like the huge one would be the best efficiency. Curious what. Is it the same for this? 155, 180? Yeah, it's the same on that one. All right, but we were looking at getting titanium and duranium into this, I think. Yeah. So what I have decided, I'm going to, kind of like I did this with radon, I'm actually going to do, just realized that is not, all the radon's not going into that. Dang it. I could switch it. I wanted storage bus on there, but that may not work. I'm gonna have to think about that because I just realized there is a lot more radon in the system and it's not automatically going in there. Yeah, so we have 884 buckets, but it's not all. If I do this, it probably will go in. So pull it out, put it back in. It'll probably all end up in there. Yeah, see it's all in there now. That I'm gonna have to, I don't really want to run up an export bus. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I guess it would be like right here. Because I can just put the anchor on it, I guess. I don't know. I'll think about that. But I think I'm gonna kind of do the same over here with titanium, I think. So it looks like there's cable running under there, so we'll have to do it. Yeah. So basically what we're gonna do is a fluid export bus. Like, not there. Need cable. Gotta make sure I'm not putting too many channels on this too, so we can fit through. Yeah, I have only room for one more channel. Unless I upgrade this, which is not, this is actually not a problem, I don't think. All right, so I guess we'll do, how about we do that, I guess. And then we will do molten titanium in that. And I'm just gonna do a small fluid tank. And then I'm gonna set up, I could do it over there, but I don't want to, I just want to use regular, like an HV one. I don't need to use like a ZPM, which would be the easiest to use over there. So we got a fluid extractor. Then we got, let me see, electrum. Let's throw electrum cable right there. All right, so advanced fluid extractor. We'll do, how do we want to do this? Export bus. I need a storage bus, don't I? Fluid storage. Like that. This will just be an extract. That's fine. Do that. We'll put the titanium ingot in there with the crafting card. And that will get us the molten titanium, and that will just fill up. I can't remember, what is it, 16 buckets on those? I don't remember. But we definitely need a muffler on that. Alright, and that should be crafting up. We should see it jump on, like, crafting up. Yep, so they're turned on, it's crafting up. Unfortunately, it's only doing one ingot at a time. I could, should I just do a bunch of titanium at once? I mean, I have so much of it. Why don't we just do this? I'll throw it in there. Not that. I wonder why that one didn't turn on. Interesting. I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. Is it must be the fluid or the gas, but that doesn't make sense. Why would that one not have it? Ah, nitrogen, yeah. Don't have nitrogen in all of them. Anyway, so that'll just cook up the titanium, and then we'll put it in the fluid extractor. And that will just backlog. All right, so, I mean, ideally this would go in the fusion reactor room, feeding like directly into a tank kind of thing. And maybe I will do that. I just don't have any like ZPM. I would have to, like, ZPM cabling would probably be the easiest because it's just right here, and I didn't feel like doing that yet. We'll do that. I have no idea how much of this I'm actually going to use, but I have thousands of titanium, so I'm not overly concerned about this. All right, so molten titanium in here. Yep. And then I forgot the pump. I just need a pump to get that out. And then we will do a recipe that says tritanium is whatever it needs. I can't remember. Is it 2 geranium to 1 tritanium? I think that's what it was. Don't remember though. Oops. Oh, I have no Enderium. I put it away. Yeah. All right. So we'll just do this, and then I gotta get a output hatch before I start this up again, because I don't want to lose. Definitely don't want to lose tritanium. because this is not the easiest. All right, so that will just import into there. Now this isn't the best way to do it, obviously, especially with transporting fluids in and out like that, small little fluids. So, but eventually this will all backlog. I mean, that's a really big input hatch, unfortunately. But yeah. And then we will do geranium going this way. And then I gotta put a filter on that, I think. Like that. Yeah, I'm gonna unhook this for a second until I can get a filter on there. All right, so this will be geranium, titanium, and that'll get us tritanium. So I probably should put an output hatch. Yeah, I'll put the output hatch there. I think I'm out. Yeah. Out of power. All right, so geranium. How do I want to do this? Do I want to do 16 to 8, or do I want to do 32 to 16? Why don't we do 32 geranium equals 16 titanium? Is that what I want to do? No, I lied. It's because I have 16 on me. So we'll do 16 geranium. Just double check that is correct. Molten tritanium. Yeah, so it's 2 to 1. 3 to 1 titanium, but 2 to 1 geranium. Yeah. I'm just trying to think. I'm a little bit worried with using the reactor to craft another metal to put back in the reactor. I'm not sure how well that's gonna work. Like, is it going to fill the hatches? Is it gonna send like the geranium while it's still crafting up more? Like, I don't know how to like explain it. So like, if I have it set to do 2 sets of this, so it needs 32 geranium, is it going to send 16 molten geranium in here while it's still crafting more geranium? I don't really know. And what happens when that finishes? Is it going to immediately start with the titanium without shutting off, or is it going to shut off and start crafting up the titanium? I really don't know how that's going to work, actually. So that will be good to know. Let me craft up a thing. I don't think I have a auto craft on that. It just takes a second. It's easy enough. It's just some iron and stuff, but I'm pretty sure I don't have the filter. No, I don't have any filters. All right, so there is the filter. And let's get, oh, it needs to be geranium, doesn't it? Let's I'm trying to think like how the best way to do this. Because I think actually, here, let's do that. Actually, I put this back. I set up a filter recipe. So that's why that changed. Yeah, we'll do that. Forgot to grab the input hatch, or output hatch. There's the ZPM output hatch. guess we'll do... I'm making this like way more complicated than it needs to be, I think. But oh well, we're here. I could have just done this inside. Let's just do that. I think you can use this. I'm pretty sure I've done this before, but yeah. All right, so it did set it, I think, to that one. Hopefully it didn't do the other ones. It disappears in your inventory, but it's not actually gone. All right, I think that's set, but we might have some issues here. I can't remember which one I have this set on, and I don't want to like mess with it. All right, so there we go. Let's do... We'll do the output hatch right here. This is getting all sorts of crazy in here. So we got titanium in there. We got geranium in here. So I think this is only actually going to do 8. Oh, that's fine. It may need to be hit with a hammer because I broke it. Yep, there we go. Are you creating... Yeah. And there is the tritanium. Perfect. We'll set that to that, and then we will send it over here. All sorts of crazy spaghetti in here. But I actually think it looks kind of cool. All right, so there we go. We are producing tritanium. There it is. Feels pretty good. Now, like I said, I don't know what's going to happen if it's crafting tritanium and it's crafting geranium at the same time and it switches over, but I guess we will cross that bridge when we get to it if it is an issue. But I am pretty happy with that, I think. I just need to throw a few thousand more titanium in there so this backlogs. Yeah, looking a little crazy, but if you've ever seen pictures of a real kind of like reactor, there's whole lots of pipes all over the place and wires and cables and all sorts of stuff. So at least the one that is like the ring. I guess that's not really a reactor. That's more like a, what is it? Atom collider or whatever they are. Anyway, I'm going to just stop talking about that so I don't sound like an idiot. But yeah, there is tritanium. Now, I kind of have to wait so I can set the recipe for that. Should be getting tritanium. Yep, there it is. Actually, I can just do... So that'll do 8. I guess this recipe will be 8. That's fine. Doesn't need to be any higher than it. I just like having a bit of a buffer. And these are all the same looking. All right, so tritanium, and that will get us the upgraded the drill plant, tier 4. So we can finally get this. Basically, the only thing that was holding me back was the tritanium. We can do the ZPM motors, no problem. This requires osmiridium casing pillars, not a problem. It does require an IV energy hatch, which is not an issue. Might as well get 2, I guess. Well, I'll wait for that. Let me throw some more, a whole bunch of titanium thing. Ooh. Uh-oh, did we crash? Feel like AE stuck. Sometimes you go a little too crazy, it gets a bit stuck. Yep, there it is. I thought it crashed for a second, but it's like it didn't. We'll just throw that in there, get all that titanium smelted up and fluid extracted. Alright, but we can do the drilling plants, which I will probably craft up. You've seen these before, they look exactly the same. But the IV energy hatch, I'm going to use the Nequata reactor. And I have an IV one. I don't remember. I think it's still back here, actually. Yep, it's in here. Alright, so we'll break that one down. I don't even know if I need this set up here anymore, to be honest. I don't even think we're using any of this stuff. I think it drains a bit, and then when it starts working again, fills back up. But yeah, so I'm going to craft up another one of these Nequata reactors for the drilling plants. And then I think I need to go put one down on a bauxite to get some gallium. Because I am very short on gallium, especially now that I'm using it to craft geranium. But these aren't bad at all. I think it just needs a couple field generators. Yep. Not bad. IV, tungsten cable. This stuff is so easy to make. Plutonium 241. I do have some of that now. Not much. I mean, I only have about 20 from the, what was it? 15,000. 15,000 blocks. I got 26 plutonium from it or something like that. But yeah, anyway, that is it. I was hoping to maybe get into another alloy, but this does take a little while to get everything set up. Next episode, let me think, where am I even going to put this? So this is helium plasma. Yeah, I have them over here. So now we're starting to get like really messy with this stuff. Americium is right. It's lutetium or whatever it is, isn't it? Molten, yeah. All right. So chrome, another one. The easiest way would be to throw it on there. This I'm gonna have to kind of figure out because this is getting a little crazy. Yeah, we'll look into how we do lutetium. I think it's thorium, if I remember correctly. You have to get it from like thorium. And I think it's just like small dust, or I don't even really, yeah. So we'll have to see about that and how to get that. So yeah, there it is. You get it from, obviously, the ore. I don't think there is any ore. Maybe the end. No, there's none of that ore. But you get it from these rods. But the problem with these is they take forever to go. So I may end up just doing one and replicating it. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. I will look at that in between episodes. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching and have a good one.